Global FX Radio's Market Wrap-Up Show YouTube. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. December 21st, 2009. What a day. What a day. What a doggone day. I gotta tell you, today was just incredible. Today, what we saw in our markets, folks, what we saw was old-fashioned capitulation. I don't know if some of you were around the market, and I'm going to jump to this story because this is the most important. Today was just insane. We saw a liquidation in the dollar yen that I haven't seen in, I don't know, a year. It was just such the liquidation. And, you know, there are some reports that dollar yen dropped at 10 o'clock, and it was exactly at 10 o'clock on option expiration. I think Brian Dolan out of Gain Capital talking about that. Please. That smelled like old-fashioned insurance, Japanese insurers just panicking out. The big movers in the market, believe me, Japanese insurers have about $1 trillion. Maybe they're down to $500 billion in pensions, Japanese savings. They moved dollar yen like that. And I think that was stops, that was insurers, that was momentum. And the options maybe started it going. Where people were long the 90 calls and it was holding 90. As soon as the calls expired, boom, dollar yen just melted down. But I think that was one part of the puzzle. I was looking for news stories. There was none. It was sick. Sterling yen, CNBC said it was 9 billion in yen options. There's no way 9 billion took out three big figures. Three big figures. I don't think so. The stock market right now is 3:18 p.m. and we are reversing. We have reversed. Everything has reversed. We now have the ultimate hammers, people. We have hammers. We have hammers in every yen pair. Aussie yen, loonie yen, euro yen, sterling yen. It's it. It's over. The yen is now going to sell off. That was the hammer we were looking for. That was the beginning of the year move. Obama's now president. The stock market is probably going to close at the highs of the day, in my opinion. Right now it's at the highs. I think the stock market could be up to over 300 points. Bond yields are up. And dollar yen has a chance, and it's Wednesday. Dollar yen has a chance, in my opinion, to absolutely hammer out. It's only 70 pips away. So, you know, whatever reasons it was, there's not always news stories. That's why this one, I got to tell you, I got lucky. I was taking Jojo for a walk. We had gotten out of our positions. We were long. We were short. Made great money on the short side. Then went long in the morning. Took off half our position, and I kept the money lot. I was walking Jojo, my dog. I was walking my dog on the beach with my BlackBerry, my freaking Curve, throwing up in my, watching 50 pip chunks go out of my pin. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I'm running back with Jojo. By the time I got, like, within 5 minutes, it was already over. I was already down 500 pips, I think. I mean, well, I was long at 124. And it got down to broke 120. I mean, I was down 4. I was so sick. I was long cable too on a money lot. And sure enough, sterling exploding into the close. Another hammer. You wanted a hammer? It made a new multi-decade low, and it's closing. It's going to close at 40. Oh, it's going to look so freaking gorgeous. So anyway, I'm going to try and get to I only have 6 more minutes for YouTube. This is my YouTube broadcast team. I'm doing this for you live. So whatever, you know, 130. I got out my sterling yen pretty much where I left walking Jojo. Cable, I did much better. Cable, I got out at 39.36. Didn't buy it back because I had to do this show. I said to my room, you know, it's going to be a fake out move. Look to get long again. Hopefully some of you bought that. Cable looks amazing. So anyway, dollar index rolling over. All right, now we got to do it really quick. As far as tonight's trade, macroeconomics means nothing. Whatever numbers are coming out, I don't care. Okay? Well, I do, obviously. But it's really, listen, Gunther's getting approved. He did very well today, I thought. Bank of Japan, then they're going to lower rates probably maybe to zero. Maybe who knows what. They're saying they're in a recession for 3 years. So, industrial orders out of Eurozone, nothing really. Unemployment claims, housing starts, house price index. It's all about the stock market. It's all about the dollar being overbought. Look at this dollar index on a daily basis. Reversal. Now, there should be support. I'm not saying tonight's going to be easy either. Believe me. I'd say 85 now becomes massive support in the dollar index as this exponential moving average moves up. So 85 is where I think tonight would be my profit goal. Euro dollar. Daily charts, baby. Reversal. We're going to look to buy the pullbacks. I'm not chasing this at 5 o'clock. No way. No way. Oh, this thing came back so much. Dollar yen, you ready to be sick? I just cannot get over this move. Who are these guys? Who are these guys? Just incredible. You didn't know what the hell hit you. But, maybe I should have known. Look at this sterling dollar. It's going to hammer so nicely. I should have known there was, 6 billion open interest in options. I should have known. Somebody knew. No doubt about that. And, I'm not claiming to be this interbank broker, interbank trader that has all these connections. I don't. Macro, technicals, rumors, I really don't get too many rumors. I never do well with them anyway when I trade stocks. I do well sometimes. I do terrible the other times. This one interbank guy, a friend of mine, a dealer for Bank of America, I think he was. He would get Chinese order flow from the Chinese central bank, And he said, he's like, you know what? Sometimes it was right, half the time, sometimes it was wrong. He's like, net, I pretty much broke even on it. I get killed sometimes. They say they're done. They say, all right, we got 10 yards to buy. And then Bank of America will take the cleanup, the last yard. And what will happen, all of a sudden, they said, all right, we're done. And all of a sudden, an hour later, they come back with another 10 yards. So, look at this sterling dollar. Look how pretty that looks. Oh, people, I tried to tell you in the morning. Hopefully you listened to my U.S. preview show. We ended up doing all right, but listen, we made new lows. And so I was dead wrong, obviously. I thought we would hold. But listen, we bounced over 100 pips from the point of my YouTube broadcast up to 38.50. But boy, that meltdown to 62 to 36.20. Thank God I was walking JoJo. I had no. By the way, the reason why normally I have stops in. I just figured I was so safe. I was like so happy with my position. It goes to show you never know. You really never know. And I pulled the stops. I never even put them in. I don't believe in putting stops down when you're trading intraday. There's no need. When you leave the computer, you should. And I screwed up. I deserved to get killed today. I really did. And, sometimes every trade, sometimes every good trader needs to get lucky once in a while. You've heard me say that before. And it's true. That was luck. Having enough buying power and walking JoJo. Shooting star, Euro sterling, hit the 61.8% retracement, people. Bang! We nailed it. We bought it on the long side and we shorted on the downside. It's over. Any rally, Euro sterling is a short. Euro yen. I'm just going to roll through the hammers and just let you enjoy enjoy the looks. Hammer. Any pullback, getting long, not chasing, buying all pullbacks. Listen, maybe we tweeze our bottom. Who knows? But this is it. This was capitulation today. The way you saw the capitulation in the market, the way dollar yen melted down like that, that was capitulation. That's what the stock market needs to do. Sterling yen, hammer, hello, McFly, we get bullish engulfing, you better be long. Team, you better make me proud tonight. Listen, I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong, and maybe, we totally come back down and close and retest the lows and then bounce. Have margin. Have discipline. This is the bottom. I'm making the call. Aussie yen. Look at that bottom in Aussie yen. Luna yen. They all look the same. I'm excited, baby. I smell M-O-N-E-Y. And you know what? It's triple roll, by the way. Remember, triple roll, we're going to short these things and then look to finesse it and buy the pullback. So we're going to make money on the short side and the long side tonight. Oh, heaven help us. Info@globalfxradio.com. Global FX Radio. Andrew Spanton. Who loves you, baby? Have a good night.